Hey book besties, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Akoya, and over here I talk about all things reading. So I know most of you have already read the title and seen what today's video is about, but if you're not the type to read and you just click on my videos automatically, thank you. I will tell you what today's video is about, and I'm kind of excited for this. So I wanted to introduce a new genre to my channel. I wanted to introduce manga and manhwa to my channel. I know I have had a few questions from you guys asking about my collection, which is the one that I usually posted up besides. This is actually my book area, and the shelf that you guys have previously seen in my earlier videos, that's my husband's shelf. So all those books are his, and I know you guys are interested in knowing more about his collection. Maybe one day I'll give him the chance to speak. He does have his own channel, but I don't know if he would like to share. But this is my channel, okay? And y'all should be asking questions about me. I'm just kidding. But he has really introduced me to, a lot of anime and manga. And with that, I have found some really good romance mangas and manhwas. For today's video, I am going to be recommending 5 romance mangas for my book besties. So let's get into this video. Here we have the books. Some of them I have already read and completed, and some of them are recent purchases. So I will start with the mangas first, and then I will get into the mangas. The first book is Why Rana Ended Up at the Duke's Mansion. Let me tell y'all how I got into getting this book. So I was on TikTok last year, I think it was last year, and I saw a lot of people talking about this book, and apparently it was a webtoon, and now it's being animated. It's not only being animated, but it now has a physical book. So this is the cover of the book. It's pretty cute as always. Y'all know y'all girl always get the cute books. The girl on the cover is shoved off a building by a mysterious figure that she can't remember. And when she wakes up, she is in a new world, a novel world, straight out of fairy tale. But luckily for her and unluckily for her, she knows that the girl that she's reborn as, Rana, is destined to die. But she's familiar with this story, and she is just like a side character, just thrown off from the beginning. In the story, Rana is poisoned by her fiance for her family's assets. And in this story, she has a best friend who is trying to solve her murder with the help of the Duke. She already knows what's about to happen, and she's not about to die again. So she devises a plan. She is instead going to save herself before it's too late. And the next book on the list is Disobey the Duke If You Dare. This is a new one on my list. Let me show y'all the cover because this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if y'all can see, but it's kind of glistening. Lily has had to deal with 2 arranged marriages, and both of them she's left a widow with her husband's untimely passing. But Lily is now forced to marry a duke who is rumored to be a monstrous warmonger. And don't take the monstrous lightly, because he is actually half monster. But as time goes on, Lily gets to know him, and she realizes that he is a kind and thoughtful man. But there is a catch. She can never look at his face. If you guys don't know, these pages are colored. So I'm not gonna show y'all close up, but the pages are colored. This book had some funny moments, which I will insert for you guys to see, but I was cracking up while I was reading this book. Too funny. But let's move on to the next book, which is A Business Proposal. Show y'all the close up. So Harsheen is in a lot of debt, with having loans to repay, and also her family's business is tanking. So she goes to her best friend Young Seo and confides in her. But Youngseo offers her a proposal because she also has a dilemma. Youngseo's father is a CEO of a fortune company. Her father is always setting her up on these blind dates, which she hates them so much that she always does weird things to get the dates to ditch her. But this time, she is so over it. So she makes a deal with Harishin. Go as her surrogate for this blind date, and I will give you the money to pay off your debt and all your loans. Which, it doesn't sound too bad. The thing is, when Harishin goes on this date, this man is actually her boss. And now he's asking for her hand in marriage. And now we're on to the mangas. This is the 7th time loop. I watched this anime and I almost cried when it was done. I literally binged this in a day. And I'm not a TV person. Like, you cannot get me to watch a show without picking up my phone. But for some reason, I ate the 7th time loop up. Let me bring the cover close so you guys can see it. And this is what the cover looks like. So Riche has lived 6 lives. And in each of these 6 lives, she's led them all differently, learning new things and cultivating different skills. But for each life she has lived, she dies at the age of 20 at war by the sword of the crown prince. So in her 7th life, she is so over it. She's like, I'm so over it. I don't want to be a part of war anymore, and I just want to live a peaceful life. In all of her 6 lives, she goes through one door. But this time she says, maybe I should go through the other door. When she goes through that other door, guess who she bumps into? The man that has killed her in all of her 6 lives. He is so intrigued by her and her presence that he falls in love and asks for her hand in marriage. Now she is forced to marry this man that has killed her. What I'm telling y'all, y'all should read this. I know I say this all the time on my channel, but y'all should read this. This book was so good, and I'm so sad that it's completed. I didn't know if to get the light novel because I heard the light novel has a little bit more story in it, but I wanted to get the manga, so I decided to get the manga. But I'm telling y'all, if you're either reading the book or watching the anime, do one of the two, but don't let your life pass you by and you haven't read this book. Okay? Take it from me. And the last book is A Sign of Affection. Let me show y'all the cover because I know y'all want to see the cover. And this is the cover. A Sign of Affection follows the love story of Yuki and Itsumi. Yuki is deaf and her only way of communication is either by sign language or texting. But one day a tourist approaches her and asks for direction, but she is unable to speak English and she's about to panic. Luckily for her, Itsumi appears and he offers this tourist the directions that he requested. And basically the story follows them from this point on. This one is so cute, and I don't know if you guys can see it, the other books on my shelf. I'm still collecting it, but I thought this was really cute. I love this book. My husband actually got this. This book is actually my first manga, and as you guys can see, my collection is growing and I hope to grow it even more. Those are all the books, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new, you know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.